You have two of these eyes. It's a male.
Hi folks, this episode of Dogs Afield takes us to Kap River Outfitters in Kapuskasing, Ontario. We're after that king of game birds, the ruffed grouse.
We were last there in September 2011. It was a little early at that time. It had lots of leaves and the temperature was just too warm, so we decided to make it much later, November.
As with our 2011 trip, we found plenty of birds. However, this time we might have been a little too late. We had cold rain the first day and then 2 days of snow. But we still had a great time. Let's watch the show.
Well, and I might mention that because of the weather, Paul did most of the filming with a GoPro on his chest.
You're right, Susan. So you might see me handling the gun a little unusual. I didn't want to block the GoPro, so bear with us on that.
Enough talk, let's watch the episode.
You're right. He's a little birdie right here. What you got, boy? Got a solid point here. Very solid point. Keep working it, dear. The wind's right in her face, so it could be quite a bit up. Want to relocate her, dear, or what?
Amen, Dina. Amen.
Boy, I thought we had the perfect setup there. The road. No, girl? Well, I thought she had it nailed right there.
Yeah.
Did it fly?
It did.
No, Dina, no.
I didn't see it fly.
No bird.
Yeah, I saw it fly. I heard it and
Yeah,
saw
I
it.
saw it. Good girl. No bird. No bird. No chasing. Oh, good girl.
Yeah.
Good work. Good work, Dina. Come on, let's try again. We don't know if that was the same bird Dina was pointing or a different bird. It flushed some 60 yards out in front of her. Bird Dogs Afield, presented by Native Performance Dog Food, providing performance diets for the canine athlete, and brought to you in part by RST, manufacturers of short chamber, low pressure shot shells. Mud River Dog Products, fundamentally changing the expectations of the hunter and dog enthusiast. Pete Shoe Dryer, helping to start every hunting day with more comfort. Wooden Stream, outdoor footwear handcrafted by Weinbrenner Shoe Company, with 60 years of tradition and available at Orvis, Cabela's, and your favorite outdoor sporting store. And Canine Active, providing safe, non-toxic pain relief for your dog.
There's a lot of scent around, Peter. All right, they just had a nice point up here and a shot. Let's go up and see what they've got. Hey folks, I heard a shot. Any luck? All right. All right. All right. I heard one shot. Good shooting, dear.
Thanks.
All right.
These feathers here.
Uh-huh.
Inside tail feathers. If you have
Wow, that's a big old bird you got there.
If you have two of these eyes, it's a male. If you have one, it's a female.
Well, it's a solid band, too.
And this,
Solid band is always a male.
Okay.
A male could also have a broken band, but a solid band is always a male.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a mature bird.
That's a big
that's
That's a big bird.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice.
very cool. All right.
Susan, I was up off the road and I wasn't there. Tell me what happened. I didn't see the action.
Well, just as Dina scented the bird and went on point, it flushed. So the dog work was okay. I got lucky and shot the bird, and Dina made a nice retrieve.
Very good. The point. Point. She's looking to your left. She's looking to your left.
Yeah, I didn't shoulder the gun.
I see the bird here. Oh, he just flew.
All right.
See the broken band?
Yeah, so that's a female.
There's a big
It could be a male, but most
Okay.
likely it's a female.
Okay.
All right. Another nice shooting by Susan.
growing big up here. Growing big up here.
Great.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a mature bird.
Well, my Dina Dream did well there until the shot. So, all through woodcock season, she stayed steady to wing and shot. However, the rough grouse is more exciting and she needs a little more work on staying steady to the shot. But she did make a nice retrieve.
And you had a very nice shot there. Again, a nice shot on the wing. Good job.
Thank you, Paul.
Folks, a quick break for our sponsors. We'll be right back with more Bird Dogs Afield.
Hi, friends. You know, we have an unconditional bond with our canine athlete friend. That bond is built upon respect. Reward that respect with a premium dog food. My Choice is native. It has no fillers, no soy, no wheat, no corn, no preservatives. It comes in 4 levels of fat and protein to meet the stress and activity level for your dog. Make the switch today. Native performance dog food. Your dog will be happy, and so will you. For you folks that have watched many episodes of Bird Dogs Afield, you know that Susan and I want to have dog work before a bird, before we shoot at a bird. I violate that a little bit here, so forgive me in the upcoming sequence. A bird flushes right out from an evergreen and flies across an open swamp. I miss anyway, so no harm done, but it's not the way we typically do things on Bird Dogs Afield. We like dog work. I didn't want to shoot the second time.
Don't worry about me.
No.
I know how to get out of the way.
So, in the upcoming sequence, Dylan's got a real rock solid point here. So I think he's got a bird nailed, pinned right down. I go in for the flush. There is no flush. So we've got a running bird. The bird runs up almost to the logging road where Susan is, flushes, flies across the road. My sharpshooter wife nails another one on the wing. Good job, Susan.
Thanks, Paul.
I'll go in here.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going in here. You stay there and I'll go in here. Well, we had a nice point there. I thought for sure we'd have a flush right here. Where that bird went. Not here though.
Dead bird, right here.
There's a bird feather flying right down here.
Dylan,
Dylan, here, dead bird.
come on. You won't catch it.
Yeah. He says he's gotten older. He doesn't want to, he'll find him. He doesn't want to bring him to you anyway. Dylan, dead bird right here. Dead bird right here. I'll go.
Or do you want to work with the
No, let me just hold my gun here. All right, boy. Good boy. Good boy. What do you got here, huh? Dead bird? All right.
Whoa, another one.
Ho.
Here, another one in the tree. That's another one.
We've got birds flying every which way here. Dylan's down here on point. Huh?
You want to try and flush that one, or?
So my sharpshooter wife now has 3 on the wing shots, birds harvested today. She's never had a 4-bird day. We had a lot of flushes there. Peter says there's one in the tree. And again, as I mentioned a little earlier, we always want dog work in front of our birds, but I thought we ought to give Susan a chance to harvest a 4th bird on the wing. Peter goes up and flushes the bird out of the tree, so Susan has a shot at it. Didn't quite hit this one, did we, Susan?
How is it I can get the unanticipated flyers this trip, and the ones that I know are going to fly, I miss?
It happens to everyone, the very best shots. You know, when they know it's going to flush, why, it just adds a little bit more stress, I think, to the shot. Peter's going to try to get it to fly for you. Missed it?
So we had a lot of rain this morning at our first day in Ontario at Kap River Outfitters, but as you can see, things picked up this afternoon.
How many birds you got there, dear?
I got 3.
One's a pretty big bird,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I got 1 monster and 2 pretty good other size ones, so.
Good job. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, very exciting.
Dogs are finding a lot of scent right along the road here.
This road dead ends at a washout, so there's hardly any traffic. We haven't seen a truck all day. Dylan seems to think it's across the road. Dylan's in here acting like been a bird around.
Well, the dogs found nothing, but look what we find on the road.
I walk up on this bird on the road thinking, okay, if it flushes, we'll just ignore it. If it runs into the woods, we'll grab the dogs and put the dogs down on it. It did flush, so we didn't do any more action, but here's a nice road bird.
Folks, a quick break for our sponsors. We'll be right back with more Bird Dogs Afield.
If you walk a mile, your best hunting buddy runs 3. High Performance Breeds K9 Active sustains high performance. It's specially formulated for dogs with regimens of extensive and vigorous activities. K9 Active is safe, non-toxic pain reliever and anti-inflammatory. It facilitates maximum mobility, naturally supports muscle and joint health, and reduces lactic acid buildup. Order your K9 Active today at www.k9active.com.
Sunshine, but yet we've got snow flurries.
Well, the weather is improving, so we take the GoPro off and start using the big TV camera. I'm not sure what happened here. Dylan is on point. I'm approaching Dylan, looking back at Peter to make sure he's keeping up with the camera. And then Dylan relocates, which for the old guy is permissible. Then he goes on point, reestablishes his point, and I go in and I didn't see the bird. The bird flushed. And I didn't see it, so I got chewed out a little bit by Peter. After this sequence, he says, well, what happened? Why didn't you shoot at the bird? I said, I don't know, I didn't see the bird. But so it all was there. We had a point, we had a relocation, we had a repoint, we had a bird flush, just I didn't see the bird, so there was no shot.
Dylan did some fine work there, though.
He did do some very nice work, excellent work. But I was just not Johnny on the spot, that's for sure.
Well, happens to the best of us, like you say.
Whoa.
Let's get closer to that.
Whoa. Whoa. Bird took off on him. Well, Dylan had a very nice point right along this edge, and then he's tracked the bird into the bush.
Well, the next sequence shows that when you're going to northern Canada, you better be prepared for anything. Let's take a look.
Here we are on a very remote road in northern Ontario. We've decided to walk down to see what this looks like. Not sure we can get over it with a truck. Now we just don't have the clearance to handle this, and it looks pretty deep down there. No, we're not going to give this a try. Looks very nice on the other side, good cover, but we're going to turn around and head back. Try another spot.
Well, and speaking of Canada, the province of Ontario is just wonderful it's such a big province and has such a wonderful natural resources.
You know, you're right, Susan. The province of Ontario is about, I believe, 415,000 square miles. It's huge. That means it's actually larger than the countries of Spain and France combined. That's how big Ontario is. Also, all the population is south. If you get north of Thunder Bay, there's practically nothing. I mean, it's almost true wilderness. It's game and fish rich. I mean, the natural resources, as you mentioned, are just enormous. I think anyone looking for a great summer vacation or a fishing or hunting trip needs to look at Ontario. You won't be disappointed.
For 10 years now, Canada and the Ruff has traveled across this amazing country of Canada, filming hunting adventures from one province to the next. But there is nothing that gets our hearts pumping like the adventures that await us in our home province of Ontario.
Whether you're after big rutting bull moose, amazing white-tailed deer, or the ever-popular black bear, your perfect hunt awaits you here in Ontario.
It's time for your hunt of a lifetime. Visit GoHuntInOntario.com for a list of outfitters and hunting adventures that await you.
Well, let's say goodbye to our host, Peter Martin at Kap River Outfitters.
Well, folks, we're here with Peter Martin. Peter's the owner of Kap River Outfitters. And Peter, I have to tell you, it's been 3 years since we've been here, but it seems like yesterday. You have a real homey atmosphere, and we love Kap River Outfitters. So, Peter, let's talk a little bit about everything you do. Now, you offer wolf hunting, moose hunting. Tell me a little bit about your hunting.
Well, we start hunting 1st of January for wolves. That goes through until the 1st of April. Then we're off for a couple of months, and then we have a spring bear hunt. Starts pretty well the 15th of May, goes through till the 1st of July. Then we're back to a fall bear hunt. Starts August the 15th. And then we're right into duck hunting and goose hunting, starting September the 10th. And then we're into grouse hunting. Usually the grouse starts to get half decent when the foliage is down, and that's usually around the 1st of October. And we go through until about now. We're just about done now because it's snowing tonight, and we expect probably 2 or 3 inches tonight, and usually that puts a damper on things.
Yeah, it does. Well, we've had a wonderful time. We've hunted grouse 3 days with Peter, and our first day, although it was raining, we had a great day. We had 12 or 15 grouse flushes, and then the second day, why we had snow, and the grouse flushes went down a little bit, and today it was down a little bit. But you've got a lot of birds here, Peter, and it's a wonderful place. Peter and his wife Terry take awful good care of you. We're going to put Peter's telephone number and website right below here. Peter, thanks so much, as always, and we look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you very much for coming, Paul. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Peter.
Well, thanks for watching, and we hope to meet you in the field someday. Bird Dogs Afield, presented by Native Performance Dog Food, and brought to you in part by RST Shot Shells, Mud River Dog Products, Peach Shoe Dryer, Wooden Stream Outdoor Footwear, and Canine Active.